Since the invention of computers and various computing devices, data storage capacity has always been a major concern. As computers got advanced, data size increased, thus creating an everlasting demand for increased storage capacity. So in this video, we'll look into the evolution of data storage devices, which began almost in the year 1956. IBM 350 was the first disk drive introduced by IBM and was the size of a large wardrobe, but it could only hold a very small amount of data, that is 3.75 MB, and it was available on a lease at $3,200. Way too expensive, right? The next hard disk drive developed was IBM 1301 in 1961. It had greater storage, but the physical size didn't change much. The capacity of the hard drive was 19 MB of data, which was a leap in terms of storage with respect to its predecessor. The issue of a physical space that needed to accommodate a hard drive was realized, and hard disk drives started to develop a little smaller. Not way too smaller, but yes, from the size of a large wardrobe to the size of a pretty small box. Due to the technology advancement, the pretty small box could save a lot of space and had a better component which did a better job than its predecessors. With rapid growth in the computer industries, the hard disk drive kept improving. But the next noticeable change in the hard disk drive was in the year 1976. The introduction of fixed disk drive. It was the first disk drive with non-removable disks like they are in the present drive. So this is a moment where the hard disk drive started to look like the modern disk drive, but still too bulky. It could hold a total of 635 MB in the whole unit. The next big jump was in 1979 with the introduction of Piccolo, the world's first 8-inch hard disk drive. The change in physical size of the hard disk drive was amazing. From the size of a big wardrobe to small trunk to small box-like structure. This change was because of the widespread popularity of computer devices. But due to its small size, Piccolo could hold only 64.5 MB of data in. But only change in physical size wasn't going to satisfy the demand, as with developments in computer software demanded a greater capacity to hold the data within the hard disk drive. With increasing demand for the capacity, in 1980, IBM made another innovation, the world's first gigabyte hard disk drive. And it could hold up to 2.52 GB of data and offered transfer speed of about 3 MB per second. In the same year, another company, Seagate, introduced the world's first 5.25-inch hard disk drive, but the little item could hold only 5 MB of data. This process of developing the smallest hard disk drive went on for more 20 years, where the company tried to innovate more smaller hard disk drive which could hold more storage. In the year 2000, a new storage device based on the technology called flash storage, which is a fast storage technology, came into existence. Drake was the first company to release a commercial USB flash storage drive called Strike Thumb Drive. USB flash drive weren't small enough, so in the year 2006, SanDisk released a new product called the microSD card, having the capacity to store about 2 GB of data, and with introduction of the new product, the development of the existing product kept improving. It's amazing, while the size of the storage drive has finally shrunk from large trunk to barely the size of a coin, the data storage capacity has increased a large value. In the year 1956, we could barely fit 3.75 MB of data onto a hard disk drive that was the size of a regular wardrobe, and now after 50 years of evolution, about 1 TB of data can be stored onto this tiny little drive. But this is not the end of the evolution in the storage. With the evolution of high-speed internet, people are now switching to cloud storage, where they can get unlimited storage with a monthly or a yearly subscription. But we will discuss about it in another video. If you have enjoyed the topic we have discussed, consider subscribing and a like will be great. Signing off for now.